And here's Peter Doocy challenging White House circle back. I ain't no circle man. Circle back press spokeswoman Jen Psaki, who Doocy's asking another simple question. If kids in cages, air quotes, was a crisis during the Trump administration, then how come the kids you're putting in cages now is not a crisis to the Biden administration? Again, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is block 2, the immigration part, but it's another if-then equation. If kids in cages equals crisis during Trump, Doocy's saying then, logic here, if-then equations, then why do kids in cages during the Biden administration, why does that not equal crisis now? Fair question, right? Psaki had clearly in her head, she's circling around and circling back because she can't figure that out. She thinks it's quite funny, actually. Check this out.
I think that's a little bit of mixing different circumstances. I would say that
it's children all in tight quarters. I mean, a classroom.
Not quite.
Not funny.
Not quite. I would say that let's take a responsible approach to the two issues.
I just did. A responsible approach is to use reason and logic. Is that not the pinnacle, the peak of responsibility? To not use emotion to solve problems and use logic and reason? It's a simple question. It's a simple question by Doocy. If packing these kids into tight quarters in the Trump administration was a crisis of the millennia, and you're doing the same thing now, how is it not a crisis now? The answer is because Joe Biden's the president and the media doesn't care anymore because they don't want to make anything Biden does a crisis, even though the exact same thing was a crisis under Trump. Bingo is right. Bingo to Joe's bingo. Double bingo.